Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Erasmo Ramirez gets the ball for the Rays in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Adam Eaton heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here on this one.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Boy, that's a really good at-bat right there to start this ball game. Fouling off a couple of tough pitches, and then he gets the one he likes. And now they're in business here right away in this game.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Nobody out, runner on first. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Here it comes on 3-0. And Rollins taking there, and it misses for ball 4.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. This is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind right out of your sails? You get 2 on to start this ball game. And then a double play right here might just derail what was shaping up to be a big inning on the road.
Todd Frazier will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Drilled to the right side. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with two away to pick up the first run of the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time right there.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Yes, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
The 1-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, this is a matter of just overthrowing that curveball. This one's going to be about a 58-footer, and once it skips away, there's no shot to get him down at second base.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. White Sox on top, 1-0. John Danks, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Brandon Guyer comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Brandon Guyer.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
And they're a perfect 4-0 to start the trip, too. Sometimes you just get into those zones where everybody's getting hot at the same time, and they're in one of those zones lately.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Well, when you're holding on to a 1-run lead, you don't want to start walking guys, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Steve Pearce gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. There's the strike. It's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Thanks sets. Here's the 2-1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. First and second here with nobody out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, and sometimes all it takes is just one good sequence to get your groove going out there on the mound. He's still in a little bit of a jam out there, but hopefully for him, the strikeout will help loosen him up a bit.
So striding in, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cabrera's there. Oh, he botched it. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what's happening here. He's focused so much on lining up to make this throw that he actually forgets to catch the ball first. And he's going to get hit with an error for his efforts here. or maybe you'd call it lack of effort.
Here's Desmond Jennings now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. One run scored, and they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit. This is out over the plate, and he knows just what to do with it. Drives this one to right field and picks up that RBI from third.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. His average sits at .296 entering play. 3 homers and 5 driven in. Bases are loaded with only one out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2, and now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Where are you going here?
I'll throw him that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
These are the at-bats that stick with you for a while as a hitter. First inning opportunity, bases loaded, winds up striking out. He'll have a few more chances yet to come, but he won't have any that are better than this.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete, all tied at 1-1. Brett Laurie makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Brett Laurie.
Into the windup and the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
In the air out to left field. Jennings is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, catcher Alex Avila.
Alex Avila will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Right side and right into the shift. Beckham on the grass. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Tim Beckham strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Second baseman, Tim Beckham.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Danks is ready. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. He might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Striding into the box, Curt Casali. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And Danks will get ahead with the fastball for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
And down in the count 0-2, you have to figure something like this is coming. He came with 2 straight fastballs to start the at-bat, and then they finish him off here with that big old bender.
Into the box now, Brandon Guyer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jackson on the run. 2 down.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Steve Pierce is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A pause and the 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Austin Jackson steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And Jackson swings and misses as he's gone on strikes for the first out.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners off for second. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Souza moves over. And that's the 3rd out. A man left for the White Sox. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Tied at 1. Evan Longoria digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Danks into the windup. First pitch on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Good fair, and it remains 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit to short. And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away.
And, you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. You know, this guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Corey Dickerson, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded on to first, and there are 2 down.
This ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Here's Desmond Jennings now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. This is in the air to right. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. So a fine half inning of work turned in by John Danks. And it remains a 1-all tie. Todd Frazier is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. A barehanded pickup. He's out.
No way. That was awesome. Oh, yeah, that one's going to sting a little bit. This pitch is coming hard in on him, and you can see he's way late getting that barrel through. So as it turns out, he's going to get more distance on the barrel of that bat than he does on the baseball.
Here's Melky Cabrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
And that misses for ball 4.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Brett Lawrie stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Here comes the first pitch. In tied at 93, ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Hit to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Chopped foul right at home plate. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
One and two, here it comes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Two and two count, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Two down, runners at first and second. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Tap fouled at home plate. A ball and two strikes. Here it is. And another foul ball. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Inside with the slider, 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Ground ball left side. Longoria's got it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Steven Souza is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Right fielder, Steven Souza.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Danks has his target, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
1-2.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And you can see the top two speeds there, a 4-mile-an-hour differential for the two starters from 94 down to 90. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 delivery. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Tim Beckham.
Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's where that cutter's most effective, right in on the hands.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Bounce to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And so here is Austin Jackson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Austin Jackson.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Trying to strike him out for the second time.
Nope.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Souza. And reined in, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
So as Adam Eaton digs in here, he's one of those guys that wasn't a top draft pick, yet made a name for himself in the big leagues.
Yeah, Adam was drafted in the 19th round in the 2010 draft by the Diamondbacks out of Miami of Ohio. He had a great college career there, but it's not really known as a big baseball school, so that probably contributed to Eaton being drafted fairly late.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Hit to third. Longoria's there. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Kurt Casale comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Kurt Casale.
Thanks gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Cabrera. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Guyer.
Brandon Guyer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
One out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Tampa
Seems like these guys have had a difficult time squaring up the baseball against them so far. Here's another one that's just a simple soft liner. They don't come a whole lot easier than that.
Here's Steve Pierce now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Jose Abreu will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. And this is low, ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
And a good job here making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2, and now it's full, 3-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Left fielder number.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Drilled on the ground is short. Oh, and that's knocked down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Into the box, Brett Laurie. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Here it comes, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was well on his way to a quick inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have turned the tables on that idea.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Geyer waits on it. And that ends the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. All tied at 1-1. And here is Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Takes this the other way to right. Eaton is there, 1 away.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Corey Dickerson will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
To short, hit hard. Taken in by Rollins. Throw gets him, 2 down.
When you take a look there at the line from our starter, I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Desmond Jennings will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And that misses inside, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
That one's in there. 3-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Eaton is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ryan Webb is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
58, Ryan Webb.
Avisail Garcia will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the sequence here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches, they're all going to be down in the zone. So now you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. Boom. That's when they change the sight level and get that last pitch by him at the letters.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Liner toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Austin Jackson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them, all tied at 1-1. Steven Souza stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Right fielder, Steven Souza.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
One, 2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Up next,
well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Tim Beckham will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. He'll try again. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Here's a high pop-up. Frazier is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Adam Eaton comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. One away, and Jimmy Rollins strides in, grounded out his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded play by Miller. Got him.
Oh, love it. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Lifted in the air out to right. Souza on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1, still tied 1 apiece. Zach Putnam is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Zach Putnam.
Logan Forsythe is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
A little bouncer. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Guyer.
Brandon Guyer will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Here it comes on 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Steve Pearce gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. He's ready now. The pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Rollins on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Nighttime here in the Tampa Bay St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 8th in this one on the show. Steve Geltz will enter now to start the 9th inning as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Hank Conger is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 24, Hank Conger.
Melky Cabrera steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. In the air out to left. Jennings shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Brett Lawrie.
Into the box, Brett Lawrie. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
And this bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Avisail Garcia ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Grounded foul off to the right. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
One.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And the count will be full. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is hit high and deep out to left. Jennings looks up, and as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! Avisail Garcia with a solo home run as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Xavier Cedeno will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Xavier Cedeno. The batter, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting.
This pitch is on the outside part of the plate with some movement, but you see it there. He just goes down and flips it the other way over the shortstop's head. That's about all you can do.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a liner caught down there at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. David Robertson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
David Robertson.
Evan Longoria will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Robertson's ready. Here's the 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Jackson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Corey Dickerson will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Hit out towards second. Lowry's there. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Left fielder number 8, Desmond Jennings.
Desmond Jennings gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
One and one, here it comes. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now, and it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our Top Player of the Game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you. And he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 2-1. Good night from Tampa.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious White Sox, 2 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.